Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm pretty excited for this video because I'm going to be doing my empties and just talking about products that I have used up and whether I would repurchase them and just my thoughts on them. I feel like I'm definitely due for one. I have quite a lot of stuff to talk about today. I've used up a good amount, which I feel pretty good about, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. Alright, so first off I'm going to start off with this package of baby wipes I finished. I'm just kidding. Am I the only one who gets so annoyed during empties when people start talking about like toothpaste or their toilet paper? So yeah, that's not my cup of tea. So just thought I would make a little joke there to let you guys know that this is only going to be makeup and skincare, and that's it. Nothing else. So first I have a lot of mascaras, like a crazy amount of mascara. I didn't even realize until I looked in the little bag where I hold all my empty stuff. Okay, let me pull all these out. Here are all the mascaras that I used up. It's the one thing you use every single day, so I guess it makes sense. So I guess I'll just go in order. First off, I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is one of my favorites, and I already have like 4 backups, so that's all I can say about that. The Wet n Wild Max Fanatic mascara, wasn't a huge fan of this. Oh gosh, there's still a little bit there, but it's really old. Actually, you can kind of see it's dried down, but I don't know. I just felt like the wand on this, I don't know if you guys can see, like, isn't that not the most strangest wand ever? So I wasn't a huge fan of that. I try to find drugstore mascaras that I love that are cruelty free, and it's the struggle. I also tried out, this was a waterproof mascara from I think they're called Lidl. They're like a grocery store down south a little bit, and I bought this simply because whenever I was at my sister's, I was swimming a lot and I just wanted a waterproof mascara. It worked, but I don't really like waterproof because I feel like it sticks to your lashes really bad. I don't know, I don't use waterproof that much. If I feel like there's something that's going to happen to where I'm going to cry, I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. Next I have the roller lash. I had a little mini that I used up, and this is not cruelty free unfortunately because I actually did really like this mascara. I thought it was pretty nice. Next is the Double Decker Lashes mascara from Butter London. I actually did really like this mini as well. I feel like it looks very similar to the Too Faced wand. It's like very fat and full, and I liked this one. Next is the CoverGirl Peacock Flare mascara. I felt like this one was kind of trash. I think I got this one free. No, wait, did I pay for this one? No. Yeah, I think I got it free in like an Ulta gift with purchase or something. And I just feel like the wand is really messy and it just didn't really do that much for my lashes. I used it up just to use it. I used it a lot with like whenever I was wearing falsies. But this is not a mascara I would recommend at all. I actually do have, this is not an empty, but I have the Perry Blue mascara from them as well. Which I've been using up a lot whenever I have blue on. I don't know if you guys can see, but like the wand, like I don't know what's happening there. Like it just has so much product. It's so hard to use. Next is the Pure Fully Charged mascara. I think, when did I get this? I can't remember if I received this as PR or if it was really old, or I genuinely just can't remember when I got this, but I feel like I didn't pay for it. Like, was it in a boxy charm maybe? I have no idea, but I do really like this mascara. I have had it in the past. I had minis, and I think I've finished 2 of these maybe. Here's what it looks like, and I feel like it's one of those mascara that's really easy to like really get there into like get into the root of your lashes, which I have a problem with. So I do like that mascara. I could see maybe possibly repurchasing it, but if it was between this one and the Better Than Sex, I would go for the Better Than Sex. Alright, next, oh, here's the mini of the Pure Fully Charged. I finished this one as well. This is actually not the only mini I've finished of that. Like, I've finished several of those. I don't know how I've managed to get so many because I don't think I've ever bought any of that particular mascara. I don't think so. And then last but not least is the IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara, and I did like this one. I feel like the wand is nice, like it works there. You can probably tell there's still product here. I don't know if you heard that when I was taking it out of the bottle. And I do like this one. The problem is I feel like my lashes are allergic to it. Like whenever I wear this one, like I always have like a super itchy lash line, and like sometimes it gets red and like swollen, and I realized over time that it was this mascara. So not really a fan. It sucks because I do have a backup of this because I got one in BoxyCharm and then one my friend sent to me because she like put a little package together. Well, it's a whole thing. Basically, I just have 2 or I had two. I still have one more. I'm going to give it to my mom, I think, and see if she'll like it or donate it. I'm not sure. She'll probably, no, actually I'm not going to give it to my mom because she doesn't like black mascara. So I'll figure out something to do with the other one. I just know that I cannot personally use it because it irritates my eyes. So those are all the mascaras I get to throw away. Woohoo! Okay, I do have a few brow products. One is the Colourpop Brow Pencil in the shade Redhead, and the other, I think, was Honey Blonde. These are both completely empty. I finished them finally. I got these years ago. I'm actually wearing the Redhead in my brows today. I had just enough to finish off both brows, and I'm kind of sad because I really ended up liking that. And also Colourpop, I'm pretty sure they discontinued this type of brow pencil and they have a different one now or something. I don't even know what shade I would end up being, but I do like the brows that I got from this. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I told myself for this year I would not be repurchasing anything, so I won't be buying any new brow products. I know I have some pencils that are like taupey shades, so I'm going to figure out what to do and how to, like, now I have to check, like, I have to change my brow routine because I finished the Redhead one today. But I did enjoy using it. I feel like it gives like a pretty nice brow. This is the Redhead with, I normally just fill in it very lightly with the pencil and then I go over with powder. It kind of gives me like a good little brow moment. So finished both of those. And then I also finished the Make Me Brow from Essence. I finished this one quite a while ago. Like, I've had this pile just piling up for a long time. But this is a really good brow gel and I think I would probably repurchase it. I did purchase forever ago, like on Black Friday, the Bushy Brow from Lime Crime because it was supposed to be more of a red shade, but this is like not good at all in my opinion, at least for brows. Like, it's very streaky, super bright red. It just does not work out for me. So I would definitely be more inclined to purchase the Essence one again when my low buy is ended because I'm not buying anything. Okay, next I have a foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. The next few things I have to mention were actually in my 9 by New Year's, which I wanted to do an update on, but then I was out of town whenever we were all supposed to post it, and it just kept going and going and going, so I never posted it. I feel ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I have another empty upstairs. I'm not going to get it. It'll have to be in the next empty video. So this is did I already say what this is? This is the True Match Lumi, and I really like this foundation. It's a little bit too dark for me. I believe the shade is W1 to W2. It's also not cruelty free, so it's not something I would repurchase, but I am glad to have it finished and out of my collection. So I am like regretting all the foundations I've ever bought because it takes so long to get through them. So next is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, which I finished. I feel so proud of myself. So it's just an under eye setting powder. It does work really, really well. It's a good powder. And I guess I could see repurchasing it if I ran out of all the powders I have, but I doubt that'll happen in the next decade. So glad I was able to finish this, and I actually think I'm going to keep the packaging for something. I don't know what I'm going to keep it for, but I feel like it could be useful. Oh, actually, I do remember. I was thinking I was going to mix different brow pomades and see if I could get my perfect color, and then I would put whatever I mixed into here so I wouldn't have to mix it every single day. So that's what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to recycle that packaging. Also from that project pan was the Becca First Light Priming Filter. Love this. It's so good. It's beautiful. It's like, it adds just the most beautiful glow to the skin. It's kind of moisturizing. I just love the way this looks. I can wear it without any makeup at all and just use the primer, and it just gives like, it's just so gorgeous on the skin in my opinion. And I actually do have a backup of this already. And I did try the backlight priming filter, which it's good, but I don't like it as much as the First Light. So this is definitely my go-to. I think if I finished up all my primers, I would use this during the summer and the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich during the winter, and that would be it, because those are my go-to favorites. Actually, I do like some primers from Paul and Joe too, but I don't know. Those are, I feel like I could live off just the Becca and the Glossier. So next is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. It just looks like this, and I'm not a huge fan of this. I feel like it smells very much like alcohol. It was a good first setting spray from the drugstore. I think this was the first one available that was cruelty free, so I liked it for the time. It's all gone. I'm glad that I finished it up, but I don't think it's anything amazing. I would rather purchase the Milani. The Milani one is my favorite, definitely. Alright, so also I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. and this is in the shade Warm Light, and I finished that one up. Have I talked? I don't know if I've talked about this before. I'm feeling kind of stupid because I kept it all in one bag and I kind of sorted through it and I was like, what have I talked about? What have I not talked about? I don't know. If I have talked about this before, I'm so sorry. It has been a minute since I finished it. And I mean, it's still not completely finished. There's a little bit there, but it's kind of impossible to get out. And I remember really liking this powder, but I'm kind of getting away from powders that are like more matte. I like either no powder or really glowy powder. So I'm gonna throw that away. Alright, I think those are all. Wait, no. I also have an eyeliner I forgot about. So this is the NARS, what were you called? It's scratched off. I think it was like something about life in Italian. I cannot remember for the life of me. But this was their eyeliner, and I finished it up. You can see it's all gone. And I had this forever ago. It's so old, so I'm glad that I finally finished it up. And I don't know, I feel like eyeliner doesn't feel like it's something that would take that long to finish up, but it really does take forever. So I would not repurchase this because they are no longer cruelty free, but it was a really good black liner. It lasted all day. It didn't smear or anything. So last off, I have two different skincare products. First is the simple micellar cleanser water. Just looks like this. Finished this. This was my first micellar cleanser water. I really loved it. I thought it was so good, but it's not cruelty free, so I was like, I'm not going to repurchase it. I was going to try different things out, but I feel like this does do a really good job overall. Actually, it doesn't take off eye makeup as best as it could, but it is very good if you have sensitive skin like I do. It did not irritate my skin at all or make my eyes cry or burn or anything like that, so I did really like it for that. So I went ahead and purchased two of the Pacific micellar cleanser waters, and this is the gem water. I also have the coconut water, which I'm about halfway through. I'm still working on. And this one, it actually does have gems in it, which is kind of funny. It smells like watermelon, which I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like these are too scented and they burn my eyes a lot. They take off makeup amazing, but my eyes burn so bad. And I forced myself to finish using this one, and I'm going to force myself to finish using the other one just because I want to get my money's worth out of it. And it does work. It's 100% vegan. It's cruelty free. So I feel like that was all good. But if you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend this. I think I am going to purchase the NYX micellar cleanser water pretty soon, probably. I wanted to purchase it for a long time, but I have not been wanting to make an Ulta order because I don't want to feel any temptation. So I'll order it eventually. I tried getting different things to like replace this, and like I tried getting the halo things and I didn't like those. So we'll see. I'm kind of going through it trying to find the perfect makeup remover. I like the pharmacy cleansing balm. So good, but it's like, I think it's like $30-something, and I just can't. Like, I cannot pay that much for something to remove my makeup, so I'm still on the hunt. I think the next one is probably going to be really good because so many people recommended it, and I will get it eventually. So I think that is all the empties that I had to talk about today. I feel pretty good because I already have quite a few things that are very close to empty, and doing the low buy and everything is definitely helping me get a few things out of my collection here and there, and I'm trying to focus on using stuff up. So I feel good about it. Alright, so that is everything for this video. I don't want to make it too long because I know empties can be somewhat boring. Hopefully not this one. Hopefully I just like breezed through it and made it a little bit more fun because I don't know, there's something about empties videos. I love the concept of them so much. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, I want to hear someone's thoughts after they completely finished a product. Like, who's going to know it better than someone who completely finished it? But for some reason, like, I never want to click on empties videos. It's like this weird, like, internal struggle. And I know I've talked to other people who feel the same way about them. So hopefully this video was not very boring and you enjoyed it. And if you did, then I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.